Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Nikki. So this is a new setup that I'm doing today because my camera woman is not near me. So I'm gonna be recording or attempting to turkey meatballs with zucchini noodles with some roasted red peppers and baby kale. We're gonna start with the onion.
Finely mince 1/2 of an onion.
You know what? I kind of gave up on mincing those onions. I know what I did? I just took everything and I put it in the blender and I'm just gonna turn it on and I think that will quicken things up. So we'll see how that goes. All right, yeah, that didn't work. Oh God, now both of my blenders are gonna smell like onions. My smoothies in the morning are, I hope they don't smell or taste like oniony and stuff. This was a really terrible idea. Like, I purposely didn't put on any eye makeup because onions always make me cry. Okay, so now that there's onion pieces all over this kitchen counter, I'm going to try again. Oh, this is way better. Wow, this is really strong. Dang it. Yeah, I cut myself last week trying to open up a jar of garlic. And I just cut myself when I was putting this top on. This is so embarrassing. I'm just trying to make meatballs. Okay, so here's the frothy innards. It sounds so gross. Oh wait, my camera is sitting on top of the meat. Now that I've adjusted everything, just like one package, whatever like the small one is, I think it's a pound of ground turkey. Turkey dries out way quicker than other meats do, and probably because it's so lean. But because I add so many things and I made this so many times, the way that you cook them, it keeps them pretty tender. Right now, this is 94% lean, 6% fat. I usually go for the leanest turkey meat that I can find. I've touched lots of raw meat. I have, oh my, I'm so embarrassed in front of Snowball. So I'm gonna add the blended minced onion pieces. Take my hair out. I'm cooking for myself, so if my hair is in it, the only one that'll complain would be Snowball. So I've got 1 egg. I kind of eyeball the breadcrumbs. Snowy. Just enough to kind of get it to clump up a little bit in the beginning. Oh my God, that was a lot. Whoopsies. Italian salad dressing mix. I'm going to add just a little bit to season it. Paprika. If you want to, you can use like some grated Parmesan cheese. I'm just gonna get my hands in there. And I can't hold the camera when I do it, so just know that I'm grabbing from whatever is on the bottom of the bowl, pulling it apart, and then flipping it on the top. And I'm just gonna keep on doing that until everything seems like it's thoroughly mixed. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Tipping the bowl. Looking great so far. Ladies, you don't want to overwork the meat. Otherwise, it'll get too tough. So I'm going to add some breadcrumbs. Ooh, yes. So, Mr. Bigglesworth, how has your day been going? So, about the palm, like the divot that I have in the palm of my hand, that's usually what I'll go for when I'm making them. So this is about the size of the meatballs. Oh, hello, sir. No, Snowy. Where are your manners? Hey, no. Okay. We are going to make some zoodles. I have a giant zucchini. I have this, which is like $4. I'm going to cut the end off of both sides. And I'm going to use the thicker spaghetti setting, not like you can see it, but I'm just gonna stick it in here and just start spiralizing. So we're just gonna, oh my gosh, I've done this before, I swear. So I think my cucumber is a little too thick for this. I don't know why I chose such a thick zucchini. Okay, I've cut some parts of it off. It's looking like a whole crayon. I'm exhausted. Never doing that again. Zoodles. I was able to open up a thing of roasted peppers, and I didn't have the camera on when I was opening it, but I thought it was gone. I was about to just chuck it. My hand is like shaking, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I am going to be thinly slicing them. Here are the peppers, just super thinly sliced, nothing special. All right, so I have a large saucepan, and I'm going to turn it on to like medium, because we don't want to murder the meatballs. So we're gonna get that ready to go. And we're just going to drizzle like a small amount of olive oil just to coat the pan. Oh my God, there's a snowball here. Are you kidding me? Snowy. We're gonna take the meatballs, gently lift them. Okay, so while the meatballs are sizzling, I just turned on this pot, like medium-ish. Empty these into this. And these are going to emit a lot of liquid. So you don't really need to put any sauce in there, or water in there. Okay, I just added like a tiny, tiny pinch of salt and pepper. And now we're going to flip these meatballs. And I really underestimated doing this one-handed. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That's what you want to see. All right, so these have been steaming for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Some chicken broth. Usually I use vegetable broth, but this is all I have right now. And I'm just going to add a little bit. It's going to get real hot. And then I'm going to add my baby kale. Look at all that kale. Red peppers. I'm just going to kind of even it out a little bit. And then I'm just going to put the top right back on. Also, I forgot the garlic. I pre-opened it just in case I cut myself again. And then we're just going to add the garlic kind of right on top, spread it out a little bit. And now we're gonna put the top on. So I think it's pretty wilted at this point. I'm gonna season it a little bit with that, that Italian seasoning packet. I don't know, the rest. And I'm going to delicately start to try and mix in the wilted kale with the meatballs. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of moving it over, trying to sort of flip them a little bit. So I cut open a test one, and this is literally perfect. I just tried it, and it's so tender. So I just added a little bit more chicken broth just to kind of keep things a little bit wet in here. And I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to start plating. All right, and this is the finished plate. I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese on top just because I would really like some after that long, hard meal. And this is perfect. I hope you enjoy this recipe. And Snowy is really looking forward to it.